Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And this video is going to be a bit different. So very recently I have been able to get a hold of specific video games that I have been wanting to get my hands on for a very long time. But also I got my hands on some video games that I wanted to reacquire once again. So I figured, you know what, why don't I just take a moment to show them off to y'all and just see what y'all think. So the first game that I was able to get my hands on was GTA 5 on the PS5. I mentioned in one of my recent videos, I mentioned in a video that I did on GTA Online that I decided to finally get a hold of the PS5 version of GTA 5, mainly because for a long time, the PS4 version has not been performing as well as it should have, especially when you're playing GTA Online. With the amount of content that GTA Online on PS4 and Xbox One has gotten over the years, it has made the online component a lot more harder for it to be functioning at a stable rate. More specifically, it has a much harder time running at 30 frames per second in comparison to what you would get on PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X. And I get it, you know, like the PS4 and Xbox One, those systems have become so old at this point to where it's not able to handle much of the memory, all of the content that gets pumped into an online component like GTA Online. So I figure, you know what, it's only a matter of time until Rockstar decides to cease any potential content distribution for GTA Online on PS4, which is why I decided, you know what, it was time to upgrade. It was time to move on over to PS5 and just go from there. Thankfully, I did not have to spend a full $40 to get the game. I was actually able to get a brand new copy at my local GameStop for only 20 bucks. So if y'all want to take advantage of that, I'm sure your local GameStop probably sells GTA 5 on PS5 for that price. I'm not too sure, but if it does, take advantage of it while you still can. So that is GTA 5 on PS5. Now this next one I ended up owning before, but I was able to reacquire it once again, and that is the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection. This bundle of games was so freaking good. Like, I remember the first time I got into Uncharted, it was Uncharted 3 back on the PlayStation 3. That was the first time ever that I like gave Uncharted a shot, and I was amazed by what I got to experience on there that I figured, you know what? Why don't I try the first two games and just see what they're about? And after playing all three of these games in the collection, I was very blown away by just how amazing they were in their own right. If I had to rank those three games specifically as to which one is the best and which one isn't really the best, this would be my personal list. Number one being Uncharted 2, number 2 being Uncharted 3, and number 3 being Uncharted 1. Regardless, I still had an amazing time playing all three of the original Uncharted video games, so I figured I reacquired the collection so that way I could revisit them at some point down the road, and I'm really looking forward to it, I will say. But that is the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. Now this next one is a direct follow-up from my previous copy, and that is the Legacy of Thieves Collection for Uncharted, which is supposed to include a somewhat remaster of Uncharted 4 along with the standalone expansion, The Lost Legacy. I was able to play Uncharted 4 a while back, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say that it was without a doubt one of the best single player experiences I've ever embarked on. Like, just the sheer scope of the worlds that were designed in the game, the level design, the characters, even the narrative as well. I was so blown away by what I was able to witness in Uncharted 4. And on top of that, it served as a fitting conclusion to Nathan Drake's story, which concluded the story of Uncharted altogether. Even though we still have the Lost Legacy, I think that Nathan Drake's story, it concluded in the best way possible at Uncharted 4. So I am looking forward to revisiting Uncharted 4 on PS5, but not only that, I'm also looking forward to experiencing the Lost Legacy to see if it's any good as some people make it out to be. And if you're one of the people who has played the Lost Legacy, let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think of it in your own opinion. The next set of games that I was able to get, and it's another bundle, the Ezio collection of Assassin's Creed, which is supposed to include Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. I wasn't able to fully invest in Assassin's Creed. I remember playing the first Assassin's Creed back on the Xbox 360. I borrowed it off of a friend. I played it for a few minutes. I got stuck in the tutorial level because I wasn't sure exactly what I needed to do. And after that, I decided, you know what? I'm not even going to invest in it any further. I'm just going to go and play something else. And that was the last time I played Assassin's Creed. But for a little while, I have been wanting to get into Assassin's Creed because I really wanted to see exactly what the franchise was popular for the most and where it was before it ended up becoming what it is today. So I figured the best way to do so is to experience some of the best Assassin's Creed titles that Ubisoft has ever put together and released, especially Assassin's Creed 2. Like, I'm looking forward to playing that in particular. But yeah, guys, that is the Ezio collection for Assassin's Creed. I wanted to save this specific game for last, but since I have two other games that I got that I think are far better choices that I think y'all will really be amused by, I figured I'd reveal this one in particular so that way y'all don't have to be let down by what I revealed in the end originally. And the game that I was able to get next was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, before y'all say anything, I do want to add, I have stated plenty of times before that I was not going to spend a full $70 on the game. As a matter of fact, I wasn't going to pay more than 40 bucks on the game. I did mention that plenty of times. However, when I went to my local GameStop, I had noticed that if you somehow manage to have a pro status on your GameStop rewards account, you are able to get Modern Warfare 3, whether it be for PS5 or PS4, for 50% off. Like, you were able to get 50% off of Modern Warfare 3 either on PS4 or PS5 if you somehow manage to have a pro status on your GameStop rewards account. So I figured, you know what? I might as well take advantage of that and see where I get with it. And I didn't end up spending that much on the game. I'm looking at the receipt right now, so I was able to like get a few additional discounts on this specific copy of Modern Warfare 3, so I didn't end up spending that much, even though I still spent more than $40. At the same time, at least I didn't have to spend a full $70 like most people did. No offense. I am well aware that the campaign in Modern Warfare 3 is very bare bones. Multiplayer in particular, I've been very surprised still by how it's been getting managed over the last 5 to 6 months or so. It really does surprise me that multiplayer is still in a good state to where people are still caring about what happens to it. So I do gotta give props to Sledgehammer for doing their utmost to make multiplayer as enjoyable as it can be. And as far as zombies go, I really haven't heard much about how zombies has been managed, which makes me think that it's the mode itself has been abandoned altogether, which if that is indeed the case, that really is a bummer because I genuinely think Modern Warfare 3 zombies could be an absolute banger, but hey man, everybody has their own opinions on how they perceive zombies in this game, so it is what it is. But I figured I really wanted to get back into Call of Duty. I want to be able to invest in a Call of Duty that I could play in every single day like I used to in Modern Warfare 2019. So I figured, you know what? Why don't I just get a hold of Modern Warfare 3 and just see how that goes? But yeah, guys, that is Modern Warfare 3 on PS5. Now, this game in particular, I have been wanting to get my hands on it for a very, very long time, and thankfully I was finally able to get a hold of it, and that is Like a Dragon Ishin for the PlayStation 5. I could be wrong when I say this, I'm sure one of y'all will correct me in the comments below, but I think this is supposed to be a remake of a PS3 game. I'm not too sure exactly. I heard somebody else say this as well, but I'm sure one of y'all will prove me wrong. I'd be more than welcome to be educated on it. But this is supposed to be a remake of an older game from back in the day. So I figured, you know what? Since I heard a lot of good things about Like a Dragon Ishin, I figured I'd get my hands on it just to see what the game is all about, and I'm really looking forward to it. Since I'm so into Yakuza as a franchise, and since I haven't got to experience the Like a Dragon sub-series yet, I am looking forward to experiencing Ishin and just seeing what the game is all about. But yeah, man. That's Like a Dragon Ishin on the PlayStation 5. Now this last one, I had to save the best for last. I've heard a lot of fantastic things about this game in particular. Oh man, this is a game. This is definitely a game I am looking forward to playing. And that is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This is a game that I have heard so many great things about, especially when it delves into the protagonists of, let me see here. Apparently, the two protagonists that you get to play as are Ichiban Kasuga and the Dragon of Dojima himself, Kazuma Kiryu. Apparently, in this game specifically, in regards to where the story is at this point, Kazuma Kiryu looks to be living his final days as a human being, especially with how much older he has gotten and how beat up his body has gotten and how much his health has deteriorated as a whole. And for me personally, I am not looking forward to just seeing how Kazuma Kiryu does in Infinite Wealth. I am aware that not every video game character is immortal. At some point, they do have to meet their end one way or another. It does break my heart that that's going to be the case with Kazuma Kiryu, so I am really looking forward to playing this game and just seeing how the story goes and what happens to not only him, but also Ichiban Kasuga as well. I am so looking forward to playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, man. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and it just makes me even more excited to play it whenever I do get the chance. And if you are one of the people that did play Infinite Wealth, let me know in the comments down below. What did you guys think of the game? But yeah, guys, these are my recent pickups of video games that I was able to get a hold of recently. So I am looking forward to playing all of these eventually and just investing in them not only for the first time ever, but also investing in them once again and reminding myself of just how great these games were when I first played them. Except for GTA 5, I've already been playing this game as is. But aside from GTA 5, I am looking forward to playing these games and just seeing what they all have to offer in their own right, and if whether or not they are actually worth the money that I spent on them. And I want to know from you guys, did you guys manage to pick up any new copies of video games that you've been wanting to get your hands on for a while? If so, which platforms did you get it for? PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, or even PC or Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys have to say. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you're more than welcome to drop a like on it. And if you enjoy this type of content, you are more than welcome to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. I am still continuing my walkthrough on Yakuza 0, so if you are subscribed to the channel, be on the lookout for another part coming. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. It's been your boy Discreet, and I'll catch you in the next video.